Guys, what's up? It's McNeil from Louisa Automotive, and today we're going to be talking about some more mistakes that I've made in this business, and just so that you don't make the same mistakes. Okay, I think that was a great question by one of our subscribers. I made part one to that. I believe it was yesterday or day before. You can go check that out. And I've made so many mistakes over the few years. I think that's why it's kind of like a series now, and this is part two to it. So I think the next mistake I'm going to reveal here is that you should be separating yourself from the business. And that's what we're going to be talking a little bit about today, elaborating on that a bit. Now, you know the usual. If you're new to this channel, I'm so thankful that you guys are subscribing and liking and doing all that kind of stuff. Because since we crossed the 800 mark, we just keep going up. Maybe we'll hit the 900 in December or 1,000. I don't know, but thank you for doing that. And if you haven't, do it right now. And don't forget the wiper promotion, guys. You have till December 31st to buy, and we're giving away that $500 the first week in January. We will be putting up the date of the draw and a link to the live stream very soon. Let's get into the video today. So the other mistake is not separating yourself from the business, and that is very key because, and this is not just to our entrepreneurs that are involved in the automotive space. This is actually true for any business owner, because it gets very addictive to want to always reinvest everything you have in your business, because you believe the business is yours and it's you, and the better the business does than you do, which is a fair assessment. So my mistake was, every time I make money in the business, I made sure everybody got paid. At our peak, we had about 5 employees. I make sure everybody gets paid. I make sure the landlord get paid, and then sometimes I stay without just to make sure that the bills could get paid. If there's anything the shop needs, and I reinvest in the business before I pay myself. And in some sense, that's a mistake, because some months you're going to make a lot of money, some months you're not going to make money, and then you basically just surviving, and you don't really see the fruits of your labor. And keep in mind, those 5, when I say 5 employees at our peak, that does not include Anna and myself. So we were all, the 2 of us were not getting paid, and we just keep reinvesting everything in the business. Now, a lot of entrepreneurs now will tell you should pay yourself first. And what that means is, if you separate your personal assets from the business assets, and you look at it as, yes, it's your business, but you work at the business, so you should essentially be collecting a paycheck as well. You should be removing a certain amount of money from the business weekly or monthly or quarterly, however you want to do it, but you should be removing money consistently for yourself as a paycheck, and then you can now put that money in maybe something else, maybe pay off some personal bills or save some money, maybe download the Wealthsimple app in the description below, buy some stocks. Is a way of diversifying. So you separate yourself from the business, but you also diversify, because look at this perfect example of this pandemic that happened here. Look how easy it is that something out of your control, you can lose your business, which we came very close to losing ours. And if you lose your business, then you have nothing else to fall back on. But if you had some other savings and some other investments, then it's kind of nice to know that you had that. So one of our biggest mistakes, or my biggest mistakes, was I didn't separate myself from the business early enough, and I was trying to always put everything back into the business. So the earlier you separate yourself from the business, you'll have money saved other places. And then let me just backtrack a little bit. Here's the thing here. When you have 5 or 6 employees, you do whatever it takes to pay them. And I know you think sometimes maybe you're not making enough money yet, so you can't afford to pay yourself. And I think that's always a mistake. If you just look at yourself as another employee, because you're a valuable employee to your own business. So if you look at yourself as another employee, you'll find the money to pay yourself, okay? Because it will just, whatever it is that you had to pay yourself, you'll have it in your regular payroll. You maybe have to get one extra job done, or maybe sell one extra car, but you will find the money to pay yourself. And it will remotivate you when you see that you have extra disposable income to do different things. Okay, so again, I think that was one of our biggest mistakes, and it's not something that is just relevant for our automotive space. It's basically any business and any entrepreneur. Pay yourself first. You're the one who invested all this money to start this business. You're the one who have all the sleepless nights and the stressful nights, so you should treat yourself as an employee of your business, but make sure you compensate yourself fairly. Because look at everybody else. When you work in a job that you're being paid fairly, you tend to work harder. You tend to basically go above and beyond. So the same is true for you, because human nature. When you pay yourself, and you can see that on top of paying yourself and paying your employees, the business bills and expenses still get paid, and there's extra money left over. I mean, you still feel really good that you've created a job that pays yourself plus your business is growing too. And then that will also motivate you to grind a little bit more. So I think it makes a big difference. So again, hopefully you learned something from this, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share. And I'll be dropping the other part to this video very soon, another mistake that I made that you can learn from. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.